Hey guys, how's it going? We're starting a little early today, and I just realized that I've got something I've got to check first. Like the chat bot isn't starting up correctly. Let me take a look at that real quick before we get started. We're trying to restart it and see if that fixes it. Okay, okay. Connected. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's see. Oh, all right, we got to get new. Got to get new. Shit. Got to get new. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry about this. You got to get access tokens for the accounts that you're using to connect to the chat bot, and those expire, and you got to redo it. You got to redo it when that happens, and that's the state that I'm in. Of course, it tells me now. And I'm trying to get my stream started. Thing being typed in. Can't see it. Stand by, please. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so that one should be good. Me. Looks like mine. You got to do it for two accounts. You got to do it for your bot if you have a bot. Also have to do it for yourself. Want to have volume unmuted here. Okay. Right. One bot. Okay. Good. Sorry about that. Okay. Some volumes adjusted on my end. A little bit loud. So we got the DLC started. We're doing a Blood and Wine DLC. And we got that started on what is today? On Wednesday. Today's Friday. Got it started. We ran into the vampire god. I cannot remember his name. It starts with a D. And then shortly after that, we ran into one of Geralt's old friends, trying to convince us that he doesn't kill indiscriminately, that maybe he can talk him down. I think that was the gist of it. And then we did the competition with Guillaume and, what was her name? Was it Vanessa? Who turned out to be under a curse. And that's where we ended last night, or Wednesday night. So continue from there. I think what we're going to do is, like the Duchess gifted us a home. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to go check it out.
Whoa!
Oh! It's not that far away. We were over here earlier. Track down one of the other creatures that we thought was the Beast of Toussaint.
Love, youth, adventure.
Go. This way. Major Domo.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
All right, let's get the story.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colourful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant.
Penchant.
Say, he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His
God.
medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Very nice and
Indeed.
big.
And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Looks kind of run down.
Baron
honest.
Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Buildings look old.
Monsters are your catnip.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived.
Fit to wed.
He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius's wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring
neglected might
it
be a
to its
better word.
former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Herbs.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
I work from dawn to dusk's last light, then give my wife a good long night.
The cat gonna hiss at us.
Is hard and girthy. No one can grip the damn thing.
The cats don't like Geralt at
This
all.
served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Those are the vapors of Tucson.
I think that was the part right down through there where the story took
The
us earlier.
cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up
The mess, yeah.
mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa.
Ruxa, that's it.
Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
It's supposed to be like, oh, I guess, clay.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a
Exactly.
beautiful estate.
Time has taken
One
its
must
toll.
admit, time has taken its toll. If forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
I don't know. What's going on?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Oh, nice. I just catching up on the Discord messages. So you did get the drive. Nice. Very nice. Like to begin. I'm not gonna be there that much, so let's do something other than the house for now.
Got these spacious grounds.
How much of
But
your stuff
maybe
do
it's
you have
time to
moved
make them
over or
more
reinstalled?
useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off.
Geralt, I don't know
you
where
think?
he gets them from. I know Geralt has the option to get those from somewhere, because I've seen other people playing the game, and he has some of those types of glasses too.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a
Super
grindstone,
styling.
professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Wow.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's
Grinding
content
to
by
your heart's
tomorrow.
content.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Is that gonna be 1,000 too?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question,
answer.
sir.
Oh, that's it, I guess.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
So I wonder how much the other things are going to cost. Mentioned like putting furniture in, some paintings, like that. All right, what else we got in here? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Sweet. This is new. This is definitely new. %5 bonus experience for an hour. Nice. Got plenty of money too. Okay, stash. Where's the stash? A few things I need to put in there. Alright, can I get rid of this? Well, I don't know. Yes, I can. I'm hoping that I won't need it. Let's see, some of the trophies. I don't know if we have many extra ones at the moment. Monsters. 21. Are these the bigger ones or the smaller ones, or a mixture? So you have over 500, right? As I recall.
Diddly snaps! My back aches.
Diddly snaps. Oh, nice. I guess all the books and stuff that I find will also be there. 500 exactly. I'm gonna be busy. Well, at least now you don't have to worry about deciding which ones you want to keep on there. You want to play something new, so that's definitely a plus. Oh, this must be the guest bedroom, used for storage. Did you? I assume you probably saw the GameStop sale that's going on this weekend. All right, let's see what we got in the books. Let's see. Yeah, they've got, it's like $40, 40% or 40. There's some deep discounts on a few things. Like, for example, Division 2 for Xbox. I don't know if these are the same. I assume they're the same price for PlayStation. Division 2, which just came out not that long ago, is like $20. Call of Duty World War II was like 10. So, okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Do we want to do leveler 40? Okay, I'll shut up. I shall zip it. Zip it, mister. All right, let's do a contract. Probably maybe for the first hour or two, we just might do some side missions and stuff, and then we'll get back to the story. So we did start a little bit earlier than usual for Friday. I took the day off today, so we've got the time. You know, and I literally had to run some errands this morning.
My back aches something horrid.
And stopped at Moe's for lunch. And Moe's is like 3 blocks from the GameStop. But I didn't stop there. Good game. Holy shit. All the way away. Well, we could shorten the trip a little bit, I guess, by going over here.
Go, go.
Yeah, we were over the spot
Whoa
the
there,
other day, Wednesday. So we went inside the cave, killed some spiders, big spiders. Oh, green armor dye. Yes, yes, yes. We haven't found or met the person yet that will allow us to dye our armor.
All is in order.
We found blue, green, and yellow, I believe. Found some dyes already. Oh, maybe just, well, the green one go. Oh, here it is. Yeah, blue, green, and yellow. Okay, so, oh, so I don't need to do anything. So does that mean I can... All right, let's get a save here. I want to see how this works. If I don't like it, I'll just reload the save. Assume you just pick the piece. Oh, nice. It even gives you a preview before you use it. Lighter blue. Looks like one bottle of dye per piece of armor. Actual color is obviously much darker than the bottle, and the bottle leads you to believe it is.
Drink.
Okay. Count.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks. As you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint
starting
is
to get that
home to
crackling
several species
sound
not
again.
encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Ah, yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Great. / escort protection mission.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Covere, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A parastisomac. It captures, likenesses.
Camera.
A parasesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions,
Based upon which, I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
Usually we go right to the halfway point and start there. Maybe we'll go a little bit higher this time with this with this clown.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map.
Sublime.
Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
Oh, God. Are you kidding me? He's got a box on his head. All right, where are we? I know, right?
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead.
All right, let's take a look and see. Ah, okay, great. I was hoping they'd be marked on the actual map. Get that one first, since it's the closest one.
Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper. Do you? But as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Are you hearing a popping sound, Purple, when people are talking? I don't necessarily hear it here. It seems to only happen when people are talking. Yeah, see, and I'm getting a crackling sound. See, I was doing this the other day. Oh, yesterday. Well, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday morning. So, yeah. Shit. Have to keep an eye on it, or an ear on it, I guess. If it gets bad, I might have to restart.
Map says there should be panthers around here hunting. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled like a bear.
But one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Okay, so we found them. Oh, they're trapped. That's what it is.
Damn poachers.
Yeah.
Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a comb. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta comb her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
You freeing her. A superb image.
Okay, so now what?
Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light in that.
Parasticimex upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. Content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous.
Oh,
With
no.
all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Bunnies! Yeah, it's weird that the crackling only happens when people are talking. I really don't understand that.
Hear him?
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking.
This one should be alright, I would think.
How about here?
I don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot. Here, maybe.
Closer than the other
Distance
one.
seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly. Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Oh, let's see. Oh, use different grenade. Let's see. It gets grape shot.
Excellent day for capturing moments. That's truly magnificent.
Nice.
Move on now.
Find one of those centipedes in your house.
Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, I might have to restart it here.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Alright, let's see what we got. You can hear it in the music as well. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and make a save here. I'm gonna shut the stream down. I'm gonna restart both PCs. Actually, let me try something else first before I do that. Let me restart the game. Let it sit here for a second to see if I hear it. Yeah, it's doing it without the game running, so it's not the game PC. So it's gotta be... Yeah, gotta be the stream PC. Those saves get synced. All right, that's done. I'll go ahead and restart this PC. I'm going to restart this one too. So I'm going to jump off real quick. Give me about 5 minutes or so to take care of this business. Hopefully get it all restarted and the problem will go away. So I'll see you in about 5.